Hey guys, so the Battleborn Beta goes live very soon, or is already live depending on when you're watching this, and everyone is always looking for advice. So here are 5 pieces of advice that I have for new players of Battleborn for the beta, based on my and others' time with the early access. Experienced players will likely know most of this by now. Number 1, shards are super important. Shards spawn at the 28-minute mark, the big shards, or 2 minutes into the match. Being able to snag one of these big shards and consistently monitoring your minimap for new shard spawns will give you a very hefty advantage. Shards can not only buy your gear, but it'll give you additional map control via buildables. Shard control is very important in Meltdown because you want to deny the buildable items to the enemy by building them yourself. In Incursion, you'll probably find yourself with a lot of shards. Be sure to spend them. Buy and upgrade anything that you can once you are satisfied with your gear progress. The more you can let the buildables guide your minions or kill the enemy minions, the more you can focus on disrupting the enemy team. With everyone being new to the game and not exactly knowing what shards are or do, this will give you a very nice advantage. As a healer, they're even more important for a reason I'll discuss very soon. Number 2, save your crowd control and escape abilities. Characters like Wrath, Phoebe, Montana, and Orendi are heavily shut down if you interrupt their flow with something like a stun or a snare. If you see Wrath whirlwinding around, you stun him. You see Montana charging in or charging up his stomp, you stun him. Orendi about to cast her combo, you stun her. Try not to burn spells when you don't need to, because securing a kill or keeping yourself alive could very well depend on having that ability ready to go, more so than in any other game that I've ever played. Number 3, in Meltdown, minions matter the most. This is why I enjoy playing a character like Orendi. Orendi is not only a great burst mage, but she is excellent at clearing out waves of enemy minions at later levels. When the focus on the mode is preventing the enemy from scoring, a quick Orendi combo makes very short work of the enemy minion wave, which means you and your team can go focus on another fight. If you're solo queuing, consider picking a character that has really good wave clear for this mode. Orendi is great, as well as most melee characters. Even in other modes, it's very helpful. Number 4, if you are playing as a healer, tag those minions. You gain the experience for a minion kill as long as you tag it with damage within 5 seconds of its death. If you're playing a healer, you're probably going to be much more focused on healing your teammates than you will be getting levels and dealing damage to enemy minions. Getting levels is very important as a healer. For example, Miko gets a Helix option to give one of his abilities a stun effect at level 4, and this is a very strong ability to have as a healer. Be sure to tag minions whenever you can to guarantee that you gain experience. Healers make great builders because building stuff gives you experience. Getting some gear that reduces the cost of buildables isn't a terrible idea whatsoever as a healer, along with other stats that you might be looking for. And finally, number 5, use your default melee attack. This is a simple yet very effective way to get melee characters off of your back because the default melee attack actually pushes away enemy attackers. It's really easy to forget about this ability, but it can and will absolutely help you in times of need, especially when you don't have your other abilities up. Those are some very basic tips for you in your Battleborn beta adventures. If you're wanting to learn more about the game, I'll be streaming the beta all weekend, so come on over, hang out in the stream, maybe learn a thing or two about Battleborn for the beta. Thank you guys very much for watching, enjoy the beta, and I'll see you next time.